Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. I do not know why you are finding it so difficult to understand my plight. You think I enjoy everything that I am doing? You think that I am happy with the way things are? You think that I am happy with the way people see me right now? You see what is going on? This is not me. This is not the man that I am. But you know what? You see these people, if I do not marry their daughters and stay with their daughters, they will dethrone me, quicker than my ancestors would do because of the anger they have over the fact that I have treated you this way. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have cried to Olori Naomi again, when he stormed Akure to plead with Olori Naomi's family to understand that he has a problem, that this is not something that he would ordinarily would have wanted for himself, that there is no man in this world who would want to put himself through the things that he has gone through. The mockery, the things that people have been saying about him and all of that. But they need to understand that it is not an easy job to be an Ooni of Ife, an Oba as big as he is. This is a position that everybody wants to have, and that if you do not sit well, sit tight, and, be careful with the things and the choices that you make, that they are going to bring you down so quickly. Now, with everything that has happened last week between the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi at the royal mansion, the drama that has happened in the royal mansion, we are getting this rumor that is making the rounds on social media that Ooni of Ife, Naomi got angry and said if Kabiyesi doesn't want her to stay in the mansion, that she will leave. And Naomi left and went back to Akure, with Adenikawo. And they said the Ooni of Ife stormed Akure to meet with Olori Naomi. And this time, in humility, Ooni of Ife spoke to Olori Naomi's uncle and pleaded with the family again. That he went ahead to explain to them that, do they think he likes what he is doing? That one thing that they do not know is that you see these people, that a lot of, there's a lot at stake. That if he's not careful, that things will go so wrong that nobody would ever imagine that he is the one who is going through what he's going through. That you see these people, if he refuses to marry their daughters and bring them into the royal family to be part of the royal family, that they would dethrone him as in faster than his ancestors will ever think of doing to him because of Olori Naomi. Now, why is he saying this? If you have been following the trend of events, they say that there is really a problem between Ooni of Ife and, the spiritual leaders of the Gise family and all of that happening right now. And the reason is because they are having a lot of spiritual problems that might snowball to something that might be very, very bad for the Gise ruling house. And they are working tirelessly to see how they can fix this. And one of the major ways to fix this is to bring Naomi back into the palace. And, the Ooni of Ife has to do everything that is within his powers to bring Naomi back. The reason happens to be that there were some covenants and some spiritual things that happened between the Ooni of Ife and some of these, Olori Naomi, that you and I do not know. That those things are there, and those things have counted for something very big, okay? And so, now, it looks as though Ooni is between the devil and the blue sea. They said Ooni has gone back to plead with Olori Naomi to try and show some understanding. Whatever it is that Naomi needs from him, the Ooni of Ife, that he will do. But, Naomi has stated that she is not coming to the palace. She's not getting married. She will never be married again. Gave Ooni 3 conditions. Ooni has not been able to meet even... as a matter of fact, Ooni was not even supposed to, agree that he will meet those conditions, Ooni is only supposed to even go ahead and do it. But Ooni has agreed to meet the first condition, which is to introduce Naomi or reintroduce Naomi to the entire world, and give her distinction, which is already there in the palace, that new edifice for Olori Naomi and everything. But the one thing that Ooni is not able to do is taking Ebony out of the picture and not having anything to do with those Oloris. And now Ooni is saying that is very, very it's a very difficult thing for him to do, that he may never be able to do that. The reason happens to be that should he try those other conditions that Olori Naomi gave, that these people that would dethrone him. And you know that he's the one who knows what he's talking about. He's the one who knows these people more than us. And he's begging Naomi to show some understanding. Naomi should stay. So basically, what this still boils down to is the fact that Kabiyesi wants to eat his bread and have it. Hey, people are saying he wants to eat his bread and have it and still have it. But Kabiyesi is saying, no, that is not what I want to do. I love my wife. I want my wife to be with me. But under the circumstances, we can still work out a way for this to happen without her necessarily leaving me. But Ooni wants to be with Naomi and still be with other Oloris. And they said this time he wasn't flexing muscles and saying, okay, it must be the way he wants it to be. That this time he is actually begging. That he stormed the palace of the storm Akure again to beg Naomi's family, beg the uncle to show understanding, to talk to Olori Naomi, to make Naomi understand his predicament. That if things were as easy as Naomi thinks, that he would have done this a long time ago. But the one thing he will never let happen, he will never let himself, lose Olori Naomi. And this is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I love you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. Thank you.